Okay, so hello ma'am, good evening. I am Jefferson Liam Harliga and this is my Lab 1 exam. So we are tasked to create a demonstration video for installing the virtual machine and the operating system. So let's go and let's do it. So first we will go to the virtualbox.org and click the downloads here at the site. And then I will choose all the operating system windows then. So we will download this Windows host. After that, we will need to download the ISO file for the Windows or the Windows 10 or what Windows you want. So we'll download here, download tool now, that, and then let's go. I already download both files, so let's go and install the VirtualBox. Double click that. Install anyway. Safety measures. Then welcome to the Oracle VM VirtualBox Setup Wizard. So let's click next. Um, oh yeah, okay, let's click next. Okay, after that, I did practice to install the Windows because it's easier to install on the PC using a bootable flash drive than to here at the virtual machine. Okay, let's finish that. So let's click it again. Start it anyway. Preparing to install. Let's click next. Then let's click next. Then create the shortcut, the launch bar. Then it will warn us to temporarily disconnect us from our network. Then click yes. Then install. After that, let's wait for the confirmation for the security to install VirtualBox. It will take time. So we already clicked the yes and install the VirtualBox. Let's wait for several minutes. Here it is, the shortcut. Okay, let's start the Oracle virtual machine or the VirtualBox. So here we can see the VirtualBox or the virtual machines. Virtual machines are what we call an emulator or emulation. VirtualBox is an emulation for PCs to create. You can install OS in here, and I have also an emulator for tablets and smartphones like this Nox. This is an emulator for PC. I emulator for tablets and phones. So here VirtualBox we can emulate to install the Windows or Linux or whatever OS we want. So here let's create the new, then let's name it Windows, then my last name. Let's click Microsoft Windows, then Windows 7 64-bit. And next, we will go to the recommended memory size, which is 2 GB. then create the virtual hard disk. After that, we will choose the hard disk type and hard disk file type, which is the virtual disk image. After that, let's go on dynamically allocated, and then 32 gig for the file location and size. Okay, let's do that. Okay, this is the PC that we created, the emulation. You can install the OS in here. So let's go to the settings. There's nothing we can do about I we don't have to edit all these settings in here. Just need to go to the only thing we need to edit is the advanced here, the shared clipboard. This will be useful. Then put it both drag and drop and shared clipboard and bidirectional. After that, here at storage, you can see this is our storage for our virtual machine. So here, click on the empty, choose the SATA port 1, then click on the choose a disk file. Then here, this is it, the Windows Harliga. Oh, no. It's in here in the virtual machine here, Windows. Okay, we already selected the Windows ISO. Let's click OK. Okay, it's powered up, then let's start. This is the easier part of the task, which is installing an operating system, because we have an experience of my senior high school and I got my NC2 2 years ago. 2 years ago, so it's easier for installing this. Okay, it's running now. This is so much easier. This is the language and the time, what current time format. So in the time format, just click the United States or what, just click the Filipino, that, then click about the US and next, or just click the United States, then install now. Let's put it in full screen. We don't have product key, so let's click this I don't have a product key. Then let's only click the Windows 10 Home, because we don't need any other upgrades. The better version is the Pro, which is have the more updates and upgrades than the Home version. Let's click the next. We don't need to read this all, just click the accept license terms, then next. We don't need to upgrade our Windows because we're in the VirtualBox. We just need to install it, so install Windows only here, custom. This is the 32 gig space that we create. If we're in the bootable, we need to, or we have hard drive like 500 gig. We just need to create the drive C and the drive D. We want to create the new, then make it like the drive C is 100 gig, then the others is all in the D, because it's the minimum requirement, the 100 gig. Then if you want to look put it on the drive C, like the 100 gig on the drive C, just click on the 100 gig unallocated space, then click next, then it will instantly create it as the drive C. Then the Windows will install it in the 100 gig drive, the space, then we click next. But here in the virtual machine we just need to click next. Okay, it's getting installed. After that, when you put the bootable on the file like this, we just need to wait it to finish. After this installation, it will the PC will turn off. Then we just need to get the bootable so that it will not be looped, and open up again the install Windows thing. This will take time. Okay, we will wait for it to install. The problem is I'm wishing that my laptop will not crash at this moment. I'm recording this late because I have problems with my laptop. So let's just wait because this will gonna take time. Okay, so the installation is complete. Then the Windows is restarting now. Let's press the enter. Okay, this is it. When we install it on the bootable device, we will gonna remove the device after it is off. When it is restarting, that's when we will remove the device, the bootable device or the bootable flash drive. But in here, the virtual machine, we don't have to remove any bootable. Just we just need to wait to, to it to restart, and then it will install. We're just waiting for the setup. So here it is, it restarted again for the last time. It's done and it is ready to give us the setup, the options for its setting. So it's more of waiting time, more and more of waiting time. Okay, so here it is. As you can see, we're waiting just a moment. It takes too long to install Windows 10. So okay, let's start. Let's start with region. Is this right? Yes, it's Philippines. It's taking its time. Keyboard layout, let's click on the US keyboard layout. Then we don't need second keyboard layout. Let's skip this. The QWERTY keyboard layout. Network. Okay, we're here. It's the new from Windows. For now, the Windows is upgrading to the Windows 11. The latest Windows version is the Windows 10, but they are making the Windows 11. This will also take a lot of time to load. Okay, we're here at the accounts, and I don't need to put an email or anything in here, so let's just click next. Oh, we need we need it. Hmm. Oh, no. Let's, let's just create a security key. Ah, no. It's back. It will also take time when creating a security key. So let's just simply put a dummy. Hmm? In the PC, you don't need to create an account. You just need to create a user account in the PC, then make it put a password. But in here, we need to put an Microsoft account. Create pin. I think this is necessary for the virtual machine set. Okay, it's a common pattern, so let's type. Okay, Microsoft account. Then let's wait. Here. Let's off the location. We don't need that. Find my device. Advertising ID. Set optional linking. No. No and no. Accept. Don't need any kind of services. But when at a PC, we just only need small number of those. Let's customize your experience. Select all the ways plans to get the device. Let's keep up with the business, the entertainment, and the gaming. Or let's just skip. Then no thanks. Use your Android phone from your PC. No thanks. Then backup files. Only save these files to the PC. We don't need to put it in a cloud. Player free trial 365. No thanks. It's just free trial. Let's just download the cracks. Okay, we're done at installing our operating system. Just wait for this to finish. Introduction of the Windows. But in the PC, when you have a flash drive, you need to sometimes you need to install your drivers and antiviruses that you want to put on your in your PC or on your customer or in your client when making and giving service to other people, like installing Windows OS from them or fixing their PCs. Then sometimes you need to put drivers or antivirus or anything that can help to troubleshoot the problem. So let's just wait and leave everything to them. Okay, so there we have it. We installed the Windows 10 version of the Microsoft, and this is the final task for my lab exam. So thank you ma'am, and good night.